Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be putting my Nissan Fuga on a sound meter to check to see how loud we can get that Sundown 12X V3. So let's get into today's video. If you guys are not familiar with this build, like I said, I have a Sundown 12X V3. It's on a Soundstream amp, and at 2 ohms the Soundstream amp is good for like 600 watts. At 1 ohm it would have been better at 1000 watts, but it's wired to 1 ohm, the speaker, but once the wires get to the amp, for some reason, I guess that's box rise or whatever it is, but it's reading 2 ohms. So we're getting right under 400 watts of the speaker, and that's garbage compared to what we really need to get to it, because that speaker wants about 2000 watts. So in the very near future I'm going to be upgrading to a much better amp, but for right now that's what we have, and I want to meter it so I can compare it before and after the amp install to really see how much dB I've gained from going from the Soundstream amp to the amp that I'm upgrading to. But let me give you guys a look in the trunk, and then we're going to get into the results of the test. Here it is. I have a run of 0 gauge coming from the front battery to the back battery. I have it grounded right here in the trunk, and then it goes right into my very small Soundstream amp. I have 8 gauge wires coming out of it, going into the box. This is a Twin Gates Audio speaker box. You can see the design. You can see the logo right there. Very good box builder, and he's probably going to be building all of my boxes from now on, because this thing sounds absolutely insane. For such a small amount of watts, this thing sounds insane. So I can't wait to upgrade the amp and feed this power hungry speaker every bit of watts that it wants.
Dirty, shut up all again. Because the girl them a buckle me, fall over coming them want tackle me, them well want suckle me. Them a walk with a strategy, I forget the dirty family, up in them bed, them a carry me. And the girl keep on trying to hide it, but your friends know I only called you when it's hard, but the only time that I be gone. So I only love it when you touch me, not feel me when I'm fucked up. That's the real me when I'm fucked up. That's the real me, yeah.
Alright, so you guys have just seen the results, and they're pretty much on par with what I thought it would be. I didn't think this thing would do anything more than a 129, which is very low, but you have to imagine that 400 watts is really nothing at all to move that big speaker. What's really impressive to me is that box and the speaker can hold a hertz, like the test tones. Even when it's playing a song, I had a song that was playing down to about 17 hertz, and the thing would hold at 17 the entire time. So the port on that box, the way that it's designed, the way that the bass travels forward, it's just an insane build. Big shout out to Twin Gates Audio for building that box for me, but definitely we need more power than what we have in that thing. So going from a 1K amp that's only stable at 1 ohm and 2 ohm, I'm going to the Taramps 3K Smart 3 bass. So I'm going to be good for about 3000 watts from half a ohm all the way up to 2 ohms. So that is where I'm going to get a lot more power to this thing, and I can't wait to hear it after that. And I'm actually entering this car into an audio show. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to even place like in the top 3, top 5, but I'm just doing it. I want to be a part of that scene. I'm getting into speakers. We're going to do a much bigger audio build in the very near future. It's going to have dual runs, 0 gauge, bigger amp. It's going to be aftermarket alternator, probably 320 amps. We're going to have a big lithium bank, probably a 96 amp hour to start with, and then we're gonna have about 8 speakers in that setup. That's as much as I know for now, so as I figure out more about that build, I'll bring it to you guys and keep you guys updated. But we definitely need to get that amp in this thing. The wildest thing is that this speaker made more dB, I think 1 dB higher, with the trunk open, and I don't think that's supposed to happen, but for right now, that's where we are. Super happy with the results. I didn't think it would do over a 128, and it actually did 135 at its peak, so that's not too bad. I have a lead acid battery in the front, a small AGM battery in the back, and an amp that's really not designed for that speaker. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any more uploads about this build or about any other builds here on the channel. We do a lot of different things. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.